categories of classification: disabled and minimal disability, and you're only allowed a maximum of one minimally disabled player on court at any one time. So it's Brazil in the white shirts and the green trousers, and they will get this match underway in the XL Arena. Sitting volleyball actually emerged in the Netherlands. They're one of the forces in this sport as well in the 1950s. A combination of the standard sport of volleyball and a German game called Sitzball. There's the first point going the way of the Brazilians. And an instant response. Slovenia win that point. There was a couple of touches by one of the Brazilian women. This is the Slovenian number 6. Not Chapek. Slightly confusing because the Brazilians have all got nicknames, but the surnames are on the back of the jerseys of the Slovenians. So another point to Brazil. They will now serve with their number 9. So 2-1. Brazil are the favourites to win this match for sure. And that serve has gone straight out. This volleyball court is not as big as a standard volleyball court. 10 metres long, 6 metres wide. Divided, as you can see, into 2 halves by a net, which is, for the women, 1.05 metres high. So Slovenia's serve up into the air, and it's going to be returned, but it should be a nice set here, and the smash, and it's a real scramble there. That was an extremely good effort. Then it's turned back. Oh, well, Brazil have done superbly to turn that point around. 3-2 Brazil. For all the world, it looked like Slovenia there were going to win that point. They seem to have got the upper hand in the game. So Adelante Silva will serve. Silva again puts the ball up into the air. It's Marshy. It turns up, it's another point to Brazil. They go into a 4-2 lead. If you're wondering why one of the players on each side has a different colour shirt, well, they are known as the libero. They are specialist defensive players. They can't play any attacking shots. And to mark them out, their kit is a different colour. You don't have to have your libero on. It's up to you. It's a choice. It's a team choice. 5-2 Brazil racing into a lead. Well, the Slovenian coach here has called a timeout, Simon Bozic. That's the Brazilian coach that you can see at the moment. I think the Slovenians must be concerned with the way that they have started this match and the way that Brazil have immediately gained the initiative. Our PA announcer just informing you, if you didn't know, yes, this is the first to 25, but you do have to win by 2 clear points. Hence Brazil lost one of their sets by 26-24 against China. Brazil then to serve with Ade. Well, that didn't look to be a particularly powerful shot by Paula Hertz. But Slovenia couldn't manage to return it, so it's a serve again to the Brazilians. That was a great serve. And another technical timeout has been called. Simon Bozic with his work cut out here, given the start that the Brazilians had made. Ronaldo Goncalves de Oliveira is the Brazilian coach. Just a reminder, you can watch us during the games at paralympic.org, or you can follow us on Twitter. And the Twitter account is @Paralympic, @Paralympic. If you want to follow us and let us know anything that you would like to tell us, really. What do you make of these sports, many of which I'm sure will be new to you, maybe including this one, wheelchair volleyball. Also, perhaps tell us what you think about the music that's blasted out at all the venues. A good thing or a bad thing? Well, Ade serves. And then that's another point for Brazil. They're very, very sharp at the net. Number 4, Adria, hitting the winner there. No real answer at the moment to the superior skills of the Brazilians. Well, Slovenia finally get a point back and get the serve back. And that's been a long time in coming. Gojnak then to serve, the number 8 for the Slovenians. There's a good deep serve. That was a tremendously won point. You can see how tight things get at the net. You have 3 players at the back of the court and 3 at the front. They all rotate. And there's a serve, apart from the server, of course, and that serve has gone straight out from Danica Gojnak. It's a bit of a waste, really. Jana then, the Brazilian, to serve. That was well set by the Slovenians, forcing Brazil to put the ball quite high over the net. Well, that was the best point of the match so far. And certainly halfway through that point, I thought Slovenia held the upper hand. And that's Paula Hertz with a very forceful smash. And now the Brazilians have to serve again. 11-4, they lead. Kotnik and Chenchel and Ochapek there doing their job at the front of the net, but that was a poor serve, and that was smashed straight down into the ground. Still, the ball's not allowed to hit the ground at all. They're allowed 3 touches of the ball each team. The key attacking move in this sport is the set and spike, the player feeding the ball, setting it for a teammate. And here is the spike. That has gone way out from the Slovenians. Oh, that was exceptional. That was Natalie Silva. Natty with a really deep, that was so precise. Didn't have much pace on it, but it was put absolutely into the right area of the court. And now Brazil, in many ways, waltzing away with this first set. Paula Hertz then, with the score up 14-5 to serve for Brazil. And that was left by the Slovenians. And it hit the line. So that was an error of judgment from the Slovenians, who scrambled the ball back over the net. You can see, as we have another technical timeout, the minimally disabled athletes there who are able to stand up and walk off the court. One from each team, that's the maximum that you can have of those.
Quite unexpected, really, for Brazil to be this far ahead. To be honest, Yuri, for any team to pull that far is always a surprise. It's difficult for any team to overcome that kind of momentum.
Just a reminder that Brazil, and indeed Slovenia, lost their first game, but in Brazil's case it was against the holders and the favourites China. Another colourful crowd at the XL. And that's more like it from the Slovenians. Still 10 points behind. Very difficult for them to win this first set, but I don't know if they can put a few points together in succession. Might give them great heart. Real scramble from Brazil, but there's no way they can make that. So it's a couple of points in quick succession there for Slovenia. Maybe, just maybe, they're starting to believe that all is not lost in this first set. So 3 successive points after that foul by Brazil. And this will be a fourth, because they scramble backwards but can't reach that. The despairing dive was from Gabrielle Marshy. Chenchel to serve again towards the back of the court. Infringement there by the Slovenians, and the point won by Brazil. That's out. Well, they're fine margins. That wasn't far out, but out is out. Kotnik now, Sasu Kotnik to serve. Well, it was very well set, that, but it was also very well blocked. Well, this is quite a comeback from the Slovenians. It seemed to be nicely set up there, but the spike was poor, way off target. Coach Goncalves de Oliveira of the Brazilians probably just a little bit concerned about the Slovenian comeback. They have shown their mettle there, the Slovenian women. Well, after the last time out, that was where Slovenia really pressed on. 17-11 now. So they're only trailing by 6. That's out. Took the referees a second or two to decide, but they've got the call right there. That was out, and the margin now is only 5. Well, Brazil didn't get that ball over the net, but I think the Slovenians actually touched the net there. First to 25, remember. That's a good shot and a good recovery. Excellent point. Very well won by the Brazilians. If this is the first sitting volleyball match that you're actually watching, as you can see, many of these players can kneel, but you're not allowed to. Some part of your back or your buttocks, your backside, must be in contact with the court at all times, and that was an extremely deep shot from the Slovenian number 8, Danica Gojnak. And that caused a lot of problems. See, leaning backwards for number 4, Adria, but couldn't reach it. So 6 again the margin, but now it's 7. And they're up to 20, so they're 4/5 of the way to their target. 25 required to take this first set. That's a great serve. Gianni Battista then. Well, that's another really good serve, wasn't it? Incredible power behind that. Well, they were always on the back foot there. Well, Slovenia did very well to make that point last as long as it did, but it was one of those where Brazil were always in the ascendancy. So Yanni Batista to serve once more. Excellent set and spike by the Slovenians there. They need a run of points now. They're going to have to get 6 or 7 on the bounce to get back into this first set. Best of 3 sets, by the way. Oh, sorry, first of 3 sets, I should say. Best of 5. It is, so first of 3. Oh, very clever indeed. And the Brazilian number 10, Janaina Cunha, Yana on her back. Not all about power.
Substitutions again. In comes number 8, Gosnak. And out goes number 4, Yakin.
So Gosnak coming on, and coming on to serve as well. Oh, great recovery. That'll be Brazil's point. It's set point. Well, there was some terrific recovery play in that point.
To the service line for Suellen.
Suellen Lima to serve. Serving, as you can see, from very, very deep indeed. That serve didn't come off, but Brazil have another chance. This is their second set point. But another point there to Slovenia. Clever serve, only just cleared the net there. Ordinuk Goltnik serves again. And the Brazilians take the first set. 25-17 to Brazil. In the end, comfortably enough. I think Slovenia will at least be a little heartened by the way they fought back.
One set into this match, and Brazil lead 1-0. Superb performance from both sides, but Brazil looking the strongest so far. There is a lot of excitement here in the XL, and we want to see exactly how excited you are via Twitter. We want you to grab your cameras, just like this, take a photo of yourself. Then post it onto Twitter with the hashtag.
So the two sides taking a breather. That was the way the set was won.
On Twitter, we really want to see your excited faces. Some of you have been sending them in already today, so let's take a look.
Slovenia were well behind from very early on, and they did make something of a recovery.
I'll tell you what, I like this.
Now can they continue their improvement in the second set?
Remember, sitting volleyball is the hashtag. We want to see your photos. The best ones will get up on the big screen. Ladies and gentlemen, are we enjoying the sitting volleyball? Who is in the house supporting Slovenia? And who is supporting Brazil? good here at the XL. There's some really great photos going in as well. We want you to send it in. #CityVolleyball on Twitter. Some fantastic photos there. We can't wait to see the next one that you are going to send in. Meanwhile, we're going to get back to the action. We have the 5th and 6th ranked teams in the world. Make some noise for Slovenia! And having won the first set, Brazil! It is now time to hand back over to our live commentary team, Yuri Matishin and Steve B. Thank you, Dave and Steve. Brazil with a slight.
So last-minute preparations being made at the start of the second set. That's the Slovenian team you're looking at there. Watching on are some of the USA side. They are in this group, Group B. They beat Slovenia by 3-0. That was only yesterday. Tomorrow, the USA will play the Brazilians, so they're obviously on something of a spying mission here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are live on the Olympic broadcast service, so you have to make the noise and we have to keep the volume down. So please show your appreciation for the teams.
So Susanna Oczepek will get us underway. That was a good serve. Well, Slovenia, after a poor start to this game, ended that first set quite strongly, and they've raced into a 2-0 lead. And Brazil is scrambling here. That's beautifully set. Wonderful point from the Slovenians. Looks like they've really taken heart from their comeback in the first set, even though they eventually lost it. Now they've lost the serve, though. First point to the Brazilians. Natalie Silva with the serve. Again, that was very, very well set and spiked. There wasn't too much power on that final touch. It was very well placed. And a 4th point out of the first 5 for Slovenia. Stefka Tomic then to serve now. That's a great block. Just kept their hands away from the net there. Only just the Slovenians. 5-1 they lead then. That's a good block, but... Oh, good shot. Right to the back of the court.
What has happened to the Brazilian team? Well, that's what the coach is going to talk about right now. He's called a timeout
Susanna Oczepek there with number 6 on her back. With the winning shot there. A timeout called by the Brazilian coach, who must be wondering exactly what has happened to his side, Alexandra Carvalho de Medeiros. I do think the signs were there, though, that Slovenia felt that they were still in this match, even in the first set, despite the fact that at one stage they were losing, well, by virtually a cricket score. They hauled that back. In the end, still lost that first set by 25 points to 17.
So Slovenia 6-1, leading in this second set, 1-0 to Brazil in the best of 5 sets. Let's welcome the two teams back up to draws. And serving for Slovenia, number 9, Stefka Tomic.
Good point. That was just out on the Brazilians, so Slovenia win it and move to 7-1. Was trying to place that, didn't go for power there. Natalie Silva. Slovenia to serve once more. Gianni then to serve for Brazil. They won the serve back on that previous point. Oh, brilliant recovery. Can they repeat it? Fantastic. Probably the best point of the match so far. Janina Cunha finishes the point off, but it was a splendid point for the neutral spectator. Real ebb and flow to it. Yanni Batista to serve, really powerful serve. Very little that the Slovenians could do about that. Ruling there that there was a double touch from Goznak. So the Brazilians had won back their serve, but immediately Slovenia nipped that comeback in the bud. And we're going to see a time out now. In the second set, very, very evenly poised.
Brazil trailing by resurgence from better from Brazil, but Slovenia doing well as well. Yeah, I just got to see the big things up there, try and pick themselves back out of that hole. That's fine. One thing to notice was something that the tactics on the second ball, backdoor way up to attack. Now, it's important to note that although their buttocks are behind that line, it looks like their feet are in front of the line. That's no problem as long as their buttocks are behind.
Slovenia then to serve with this 8-5 advantage in this second set. The first set went to the Brazilians. Oh, very, very clever indeed. Excellent serve. No answer to that. Danica Gojnak. It was a good serve, but that was a good return from the Slovenians. And that point won by the Slovenians. Brazilians ruled to have taken that ball over the net. So Slovenia to serve, but that is a waste. That has gone straight out. And 9-7 now the score, Slovenia lead. But they've done so well to work themselves, 9-8, sorry, the score. They've done so well to work themselves back into this game. Not really afford to pass up opportunities like that. Instant response though. Lead extended to 10-8 and now they have the serve back. Oh, yes. Nothing they could do about that. Well, when it's as close to the line as that, really no answer. So Brazil to serve, trailing only 10-9 now. Every time Brazil win a point or two, the Slovenians just pull something out of the bag. Sasha Kotnik now to serve for Slovenia. Well, it was nearly perfect. Nearly an ace, but in the end, just long. Well, another super point. Really good rally that. Brazil square things up at 11 apiece. No Brazilian touch there, so they take the lead. I wasn't quite sure, I have to say. Just the angle I saw that at. I thought maybe it would have been touched by a Brazilian, but not so. Good call from the officials. Super shot. Really super shot from Lena Gabresh. Excellent second set here. Brazil 1 up, best of 5, 12 apiece. Slovenia in the green serving. Ball serve though. Well, there was an element of fortune, I think, there, but Brazil have won the point and lead 14-12. They've got the advantage there of 2 lucky neck cords. Desperate scramble there from Brazil's number 11, Gabriel Marchi. Stefka Tomic then to serve. Slovenia have brought it back to within 1 point. They've wasted 1 or 2 serves though in this match. That's not wasted, it's flighted towards the back of the court though. It's a brilliant set and spike, but a superb block as well from the Slovenians. Their number 1 there, Urnak Goltnik. And Jana reacted quickly. Puts the ball out. 14 apiece, first to 25. Edged in front again, have Slovenia. It's a topsy-turvy set, this. Slovenia serve. And Slovenia win the point. Nothing the Brazilian number 11, Gabriel Marchi, could do about that. She's the Brazilian libero. That's why she's wearing the different colour shirt. A timeout called. 16-14, Slovenia lead. You have to give them a great deal of credit for the way they have responded. The early part of the first set, you would have given a prayer for their chances. They were being thoroughly outclassed at that stage.
Slovenia's team have come back at Brazil. Brazil came back at Slovenia. Perhaps that's going to be the pattern of the game now. It could well be. We start to see all the distribution of a variety of players. But their
The total there for spikes, that's the setup. Crowd in excellent voice. Helped along, or perhaps hindered by the music. You tell us on Twitter, at Paralympic, the Twitter address.
Number 9 to serve is Tomic for Slovenia.
Slovenia in green to serve. Tomic with the serve. 2 touches there by one of the Brazilian players. So a 3-point advantage now to the Slovenians as Tomic prepares to serve once more. Really good serve. Really good serve from Tomic. Tomic, who plays her volleyball for Smorashnik in her native Slovenia, as in fact do the majority of the Slovenian squad. Nova Gorica is the other main club in Slovenia. Tomic again to serve. They've extended their lead now to 4. It's another good deep serve. Brazil did really well there. It was a beautiful set and a wonderful spike from Yanni Batista. And Batista it is to serve. Brazil now trailing by 3. And that was cleverly worked by the Slovenians, because I think they were expecting another touch. They had one in hand there, but Marika Čenčelč just elected to tip it gently back on the second touch, and now Gojnak has the serve, and it's 19-15, but again serves out.
With the serve, that's an easy point for Brazil, who trail 19-16.
As the man on the PA says, an easy point for Brazil. Trailing by 3, first to 25. That's a really good serve by contrast. Well, it's virtually unreturnable, to be honest. Oh. Jana with a ferocious shot. You can see the number 11 there for Slovenia. She is the libero, the defensive player, the defensive specialist. Gabraszczak, who has just come onto the court as Brazil have just reduced the arrears now. Right back in this second set. Well, they're never really out of it, but Slovenia's lead is now just 1 point, 19-18. This sport has been around in the Olympics for a long time. 1980 Paralympics at Arnhem, but the actual women's event was only added in 2004, so it's a relatively new event for the women. One I'm sure that's proving very popular here at London 2012. We're in the XL Arena, and one I'm sure that will, like many of the Paralympic sports, grow from strength to strength in the future. Brazil just trailing by 1 then. Slovenia's point takes them to the 20 mark. That was a double touch. Jana served, and it sowed a seed of doubt, the placement of that serve, in the minds of a couple of these Slovenian women. And now it's 20 apiece. Timeout called, 20-20.
So Slovenia need to win this set. The momentum would be too big back for Brazil. So here, who's here supporting Slovenia? And who's here supporting Brazil? And if you're not supporting any team at all, ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for these two teams. Come on, let's go!
So 20-20 in the second set. Jana to serve for the Brazilians. 21-20 now to the Brazilians. That's long, way long.
Substitutions. Number 7 is Irsic as she comes in. Out goes number 1, in comes number 16, Spiel. Out goes number 5. So the coach trying to change things up now.
21 apiece. 2 changes for the Slovenians. Their libero has gone off. And now serving, it's Alenka Irsic.
Tension. You can hear a pin drop.
What a violation there. I have to confess, I didn't see that myself. Brazil's shot was out, clearly. Oh, it's looking bleak now for the Slovenians. Brazil too clear now, 23-21.
Brazil on the verge of a second set. Nobody thought this would happen.
Paula Hertz to serve then. And they have a set point. Or they have set points, I should say. They were always on top in that last point. It's a good serve. It's out. Got the power, but not the direction. Wouldn't have been much that Slovenia could have done had she got the direction right. Great block. Brazil have now called a timeout. They still have 1 set point. Need to win by 2, so 25-23 would be good enough. So this is a big point coming up when we resume in just a moment or two's time.
So, timeout is over. What a big session of play we're going to move into. Let's make some noise for this team to serve. I mean, who wants to go back to school tomorrow?
So 3rd set point for Brazil. It's Slovenia to serve. It's a really good serve. It was very, very deep. Brazil's number 11, Gabi, had to play at that. It was going in. I don't think there's any question about that. So you've got to win by 2 clear points. So the next point, the winner of the next point doesn't win the set. Kotnik again to serve. Now it's a set point to Slovenia. Brazil very, very nearly got that ball back. This is the first set point that the Slovenians have had. Brazil have wasted 3. Oh, really clever. Yet again, it's the beauty of precision rather than power from Natalie Silva. Just dinks the ball over the net into a little bit of empty space, and when you're expecting a ferocious smash, 25 apiece then. And Brazil take the point. Net infringement there.
Set point to Brazil. Will they close it out? Here comes number 3, Slovenia.
4th set point for the Brazilians. Desperate scramble from the Slovenians. And also from the Brazilians. Great smash. What a set this is, 26 apiece. Danica Goznak wins the point for Slovenia. Ochapek serves. Oh, superb set and spike there from the Brazilians. They have another set point. This will be their 5th. Natalie Silva, Natty, will serve. Well, that was unreturnable. 5th set point there. Confirmation on screen for you. Great block. Great block from Goznak. 27 apiece. We could be here all night. That's way out. And Slovenia. Oh, no, it's been given to Brazil, that point.
And that was not something
So an infringement by the Slovenians, and it gives a 6th set point to Brazil. So 28 all now. That's long, way long. And Brazil will have yet another set point.
Set point, number 5 for Brazil.
Well, he's just said number 5. It's actually the 6th set point, as it says there on your screen. And they've won it. That was a good serve. Really fine serve to win the set for Brazil, but my word, how hard the Slovenians made them work for that. Slovenia, well, they might feel they threw it away. They had a 3 or 4 point lead at one stage, but that was a very, very fine set, and Brazil now are in pole position to claim their first ever Paralympic sitting volleyball win. Won the first 25-17, the second set 30-28. Third set to come in a moment or two's time. That was a marvellous serve. Very little, to be honest, that the Slovenians could do about that serve from the Brazilian number 2, Adalandi Silva. You can see Brazil's superiority there. Spikes are the winning shots, the smashes, if you like. If you're across the tennis, and you can probably see there how much better spike percentage Brazil had than Slovenia. That is over the first 2 sets, though. 25-17, 30-28 the scores in the first 2 sets. First to 3.
Steve, how big a blow was that for Slovenia to lose 30-28? Can they come back in this 5-setter? You're asking me, can they? Of course they can. No one would want to bet against them, but that is a blow. They really fought hard in that sense. Need to forget about that, take away some of the tactics from it, come back firing again. I'll ask you that question, Steve, because we sat there at the Olympic men's final and we saw Brazil 2 sets to 0 and cruising in the third and lose in the 5th. Russia took it. So all is possible here at Excel, ladies and gentlemen. Slovenia are not down and out, but Brazil are making a big match.
And so to the third set there here at the XL, the sitting volleyball. This is a Group B game, the women's competition. Two sides who lost their opening encounters. Brazil now look well on course, though, to record a first ever Paralympic victory. They serve. Marvellous, marvellous serve. First serve just cleared the net, very much going down over the net. That one was put a little higher, but the spike from the Slovenians way off target, so 2-0 to Brazil. Just wonder whether the Slovenian heads might just drop a little bit after that unfortunate second set loss. Well, not judging by that. That was Goltnik, the captain of Slovenia. Two Brazilians attempting to block. Tomic then to serve. Oh, lovely. No great pace on it, but lovely cross-court spike there.
Number 5 to serve will be Graciana for Brazil.
Graciana Alves then to serve.
She's at the heart of everything for Slovenia. 3-2 they trail. Number 8 is Danica.
And it just took it away, didn't it? That little flick from Goltnik. Brazil lead 3-2. That was a double hit there.
Point to Brazil. The ball came back from the Slovenian side illegally. Point to Slovenia despite Ade picking that ball up with a foot.
Slovenia's point then. 3-4 they trail. Third set, they're down by 2 sets. That was a wonderful serve.
She still doesn't look happy with herself. Here she comes.
Goltnik to serve again at 4 apiece. Yes, that was in. Just look at the face there of Paula Hertz. This little dink up towards the back of the court, just inside the line. Brazil 5-4 up. Third set. 2 sets to love. Ball still alive. There was a great attempt at a block there. But Brazil's point, Natalie Silva with the spike.
Brazil 6-4. And here comes somebody 6'4", Jana, number 10.
Beautifully placed. Beautifully placed by Oczepek.
And it's not necessarily all about power. You've just seen 2 fantastic points where subtlety and cross-court hitting got the point. Natalie goes cross-court again. Brazil keep up the momentum. Graciana comes in.
7-5 then to Brazil. Natty again with the winning touch. Oh, desperate scrambling defence. But Slovenia take the point. They will serve, trailing 7-6. That's out.
Point to Slovenia, the level game. Let's hear it for Slovenia.
Seven apiece. That's Brazil's point, despite the desperate defence from the Slovenians.
They lead 8-7, and by 2 sets to love in a set, Slovenia have to win if they're going to stay in this match.
It's a technical timeout. Just seeing that last point. Desperate scramble for the defenders. Brazil's point.
Brazil keeping their noses ahead. Slovenia showed signs of re-emerging. They did, but I think they couldn't quite cope with some of the defense that Brazil were playing. And it's a point to note that you can play defense in this game with every part of your body. And Brazil, I feel that had a good effect, and they're converting it into an attack. Great defense from Brazil, particularly their libero, who's dressed in green. She's diminutive, but she's quick. Number 4 is Adria for Brazil.
It was a wonderful serve.
Adria comes back on court and makes an immediate impact with the serve.
Adria Silva, no answer to that.
It's making a difference.
9-7 the Brazilians lead. 11 aces to 5. Adria serves again. Well, it was well set, but the spike was overhit by Natalie Silva.
Point to Slovenia, and the two teams are trading points, which is in Brazil's favour. Slovenia need to make a run to get clear. That's the second point. 9 points apiece.
That was a really good serve again. They haven't always served as well as they might in this game, the Slovenians. That was also a reasonable serve. And I think that's Slovenia's point as well. Well, every credit to Slovenia. They could have allowed their heads to drop after what happened to them in the second set.
There was a touch. Point to Brazil.
So 10 apiece. Correct call that. There was clearly was a touch. Might have gone out anyway. Probably should have taken their hand away there. Well, that's very, very easy to say from the sidelines. Goshnak just getting her fingertips to it.
Number 2, Mate with the point. And a lifting call. So Slovenia have the point, and they go in front for the first time.
Tomic serves. That's a good return. Oh, it's a lovely little touch from Goltnik. Goltnik is just about the highest reach of any of the women out there. And proved it again there, although it was a good recovery from the Brazilians. They're bobbling around at the net. Great point. Janina Cunha, Jana for the Brazilians. But still, Slovenia have the lead.
Slovenia lead by 1. Just a subtle touch over the net to avoid the block. Brazil all square.
Jana wins that point then for the Brazilians. Oh, great set and spike there from the Brazilians. Point won by Jana. I mentioned Goltnik from Slovenia with that reach. Highest reach of virtually all the players on either team. Well, Jana is not far behind. 13-12 now the Brazilians lead in this third set. They also lead by 2 sets to love. That was wild.
Now the 2 down as they come nearer and nearer to the end of this set. They haven't. For Brazil, they really decided they had to go to their go-to player, Jana, when she got to front court. She's become unstoppable.
Well, the Slovenians there, you could see appealing that there was a touch off the Brazilians. That wasn't the way that the officials saw it.
She's very, very dangerous at the front court. Can Slovenia keep Jana quiet in order to win this third set? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's show their appreciation for these 2 teams. Come on! Number 3, Slovenia to serve.
Brazil lead by 2. Make that 1. That's Slovenia's point. There was a definite touch there. Big touch that deflected the ball out of the court. Slovenia lost their first match by 3 sets to love against the USA, but scored only 8 points in 2 of those sets. That was superbly done by Jana.
Scored 5 points in the last 6 for Brazil. Fowler, a little bit weak in the net, and he's that captain Erno, number 1 for Slovenia, who's literally dragging her team through this set.
Well, Goltnik tried the little dink serve, but it didn't fool the Brazilians, who now move into a 16-14 lead in this third set at the XL Arena. Yeah, you could see what she was trying to do there. But with 3 Brazilians at the net, didn't quite come off for the Slovenians there. So Brazil to start us off again. Closing in on a first ever Paralympic victory perhaps. Well, not with serves like that.
Ghana into the net. Slovenia with the point. And that's a real gimme point. Number 5. Sintal to serve for Slovenia.
Senchel serve. Yeah, touched the Brazil hand on the way out that. So 2 points in quick succession for the Slovenians, 16 apiece now. Well, that was wild from Natalie Silva. Turnaround since that timeout. 3 straight points for Slovenia, but Brazil have won one back. Didn't keep the body on the ground for the serve.
Has been called. The point goes to Brazil. How crucial was that?
17 apiece. Now 18-17 Brazil. Graciana wins that point. Beautifully set. Lovely winner there from Graciana. Paula Hertz serves just a smidgen too long. I think she thought from the other side of the net it might just have caught part of the line. That's what we have the officials, the line officials for. 18 apiece. Poor serve. Giovanna Lima serves for Brazil. And Slovenia take the point. Ferocious shot. Really well set that. Oczepek made Brazil pay. And now it's 19 apiece. Slovenia battling to send this match into a 4th set.
Lifting violation on number 2 for Brazil. The point goes to
Another lifting violation.
number 6.
2019 Slovenia lead. Oczepek to serve. The libero pushes the ball up into the air, and that's gone out. Just wait bit of a confirmation, but there the point clicks over. 21-19. Brazil call the timeout with Slovenia leading 21-19.
Slovenia getting the set here would be a massive boost for them, and Brazil need to win it here, otherwise we could be in for a 5-setter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's show your appreciation for the two teams. Bring them up to goal. Make some noise.
Well, the team of announcers here whipping the crowd up into a frenzy. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Paralympic. You can watch us during these games, paralympic.org. It's going to be out, it's going to be long. And Slovenia move to within 3 points of taking the third set. You have to take your hat off to the Slovenians after the disappointment of that second set. So they lost 30-28. Desperate scramble here from the Slovenians. Great point this. And still alive. Oh, still going. Best point of the game so far. Who's going to win it? And that's out. Out by a long way. What a fabulous point. 23-19 now, the Slovenians lead in this third set.
Slovenia fighting for their lives. What a great way to kick in for Slovenia. That rally showed just
another timeout called.
Great defense, backing up their hitters, making sure they cover the ball and give themselves a chance to hit again every single time. It's been a phenomenal display, and Brazil almost matched them, but Jara's in the backcourt trying to win the point from the back line, isn't she? She is another hot player for them. Jani is currently on the bench. Interesting point you made. And out comes Slovenia. Will they take this third set and will we go into a ball? Who's here supporting Brazil? And Slovenia!
Slovenian serve, 2 points away from winning the set. Make that 1 point. Set point to the Slovenians. And they've done it. They have done it. They've taken the third set against the more fancied Brazilians. They still trail 2-1, but that is a mightily impressive comeback, having lost the second set by 30 points to 28 in heartbreaking fashion. The game and Slovenian hopes are still alive, and Brazil will have to regather their thoughts and set themselves again. 25-17 in the first set to Brazil, 30-28. It would have been heartbreaking for whichever side lost that second period. Second set, I should say.
And we're about to see the best ones up on screen now. So let's take a look. Give us a cheer if you like the ones that you see. Super moustache on the go. I think that's my favourite. Slovenia are right back in this match. So, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise if you are supporting Slovenia! And who is in the house for Brazil? Loads of noise and loads of love for both teams. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to hand you back to the live commentary team, Steve B and Yuri Matushin. Thank you, Dave and Steve. 25-19 to Slovenia. 6 points on the balance for them. They must have their energy levels up. We're looking now to Brazil to respond. They will be, and the coach was certainly giving some great instruction to the Brazil team. He wanted to cut down on errors. 14 errors from Brazil in that last set. They need to cut that out and get right back in there. Huge amount of errors there for Brazil. Here we go. We will rock you and excel. We will rock you. We will rock you. And it's that way again.
So the start then of the fourth set with Slovenia to serve, trailing by 2 sets to 1. And they win the first point as they attempt to take this game the distance, to take it to 5 sets. Point back though for the Brazilians, 1 apiece. Tomic then serves. 2-1 Slovenia lead. Desperate scrambling defence from the Brazilians. Gets the ball back. But Slovenia win the point and move into a 3-1 lead.
Such an influential player. 3-1 Slovenia lead. Brazil need to find the spirit to get back.
Now, just to let you know, if you are watching this on the Paralympic Sport Olympic channel, then the swimming, which was scheduled to have started now, it will follow the conclusion of this game. We're just sticking with this match for now because it's evenly poised. Brazil leading by 2 sets to 1. They're serving now, but they're trailing 3-2 in this 4th set. They're outside the court there. Yes, the point goes to the Slovenians. 4-2, they lead. Slovenia really have got the bit between their teeth, haven't they now? Another point to Slovenia. Make that 5-2. Košnak again to serve for Slovenia. They really have lost their way a little bit here, Brazil. They need to regather pretty quickly. That's more like it from the Brazilians. That was Jana Cunha. There wasn't much answer to that, was there? And Brazil have won another point. They've got it back to 5-4.
As we say, such a quick reaction game here. So little room for error.
Adelandi Silva. Well, it's a good set, but Jana leaning backwards, overhit the shot, and it's beyond the baseline. Another point for the Slovenians, who now lead by 6 points to 4. Wonder they are looking to take it into a fifth set, and now it's 7-4. Just too long. Then you could see what she was trying to do there. Jana serves with Brazil trailing by 2 in this set. Lovely point from the Brazilians, always in command. We're struggling here, scrambling. 7 apiece. That's out. They've turned it around here. Technical timeout. And Brazil, having trailed 7-3, now lead 8-7. Just a reminder, if you are watching us on the international channel and we're expecting to see the swimming, well, that will be with you shortly, although I can't give you an exact time because we're staying with the sitting volleyball match here, the women's Group B game between Brazil and Slovenia. Brazil racing into a 2-set lead, but Slovenia taking them back to 2-1. Having taken the third set 25-19, and this set, this fourth set, is very evenly poised indeed. Slovenia held the upper hand at 7 points to 3, but 5 straight points for the Brazilians, and now they lead 8-7 in the fourth set. As we resume after the timeout, Jana, a very tall player, can't stretch to reach that. That's an equalising point to the Slovenians. 8 apiece now. Slovenia just edge into the lead, 9-8. Slovenia, a topsy-turvy set this so far. Slovenia now leading by 10 points to 8. Just as a little addition to what I mentioned about the swimming, if you're watching though on Paralympic Sport 2 channel, we're now going to cross to the table tennis. This is the gold medal match in the T5 category. But here at XL, Slovenia now leading Brazil by 10 points to 9 in this fourth set, and Brazil have won the serve back. Paula Hertz.
Backhand topspin.